Hey guys, I'm going with Bruno. He's taking the topper and we're going to explore the east coast of the estuary. Hopefully the wind will pick up a bit. Not looking good because I can see dead calm up ahead, but maybe it increases a bit or at least allows us to do some sailing. Beautiful day. We just stopped in this small island in the middle of the estuary. Awesome. Actually, if I had a towel, I could go swimming now. Yeah. Hi guys, we're heading to an old plantation. It's now derelict. Used to be a really nice place before. Not far off of what you had in the US, in the southern states, like the cotton plantations and stuff. Now it's all fallen to bits, it's been abandoned. It's part of a huge property that goes from here quite a few miles to the east. Used to have a nice chapel in there. They had their own graveyard, obviously. Big mansion, fire engines, everything in there. Now there's nothing. Still a nice place to go and sail by. Maybe I can come here one day and do some foraging on the old walls that have fallen in the water now. Should be plenty of crabs there and river shrimps. Most of the estuary's bottom is mud. This branch of the estuary actually gets completely dry on low tide. So the fine particles on the top of the mud will dry and create the dust. If there's no wind or swell, the new tide comes in and this dust will actually float on the surface
and will create this brown layer you can see here. This is not pollution, this is floating mud, believe it or not. This chapel was built in 1630 and predates the big manor house by almost a century. I cannot really understand what's written in this tombstone. It's not current Portuguese, I don't even know what that is, but from word association, it seems that a guy named Giraldo Huygens and his wife were buried here, and this dates from 1657. Unfortunately, the tomb was vandalized, just like everything else in this church. I have no idea what happened to the whatever was in here. And we are on Esteiro Furado Plantation, also known as the Englishman's Estate. This was one of the fish farm ponds, and somewhere around here there was a pier or harbor where sailing boats used to come here and load seaweed, oysters, some of the plantation produce and all other stuff. The big manor house was built around 1710-1720 by the Garcia family. The Garcias kept the property until mid-1800s when they sold it to an English family. This English family built a sawmill here and a cork transformation plant. In 1903, the plantation was again sold, this time to some English lords who kept the sawmill and the cork business going. Until in 1970, the property was bought by a Portuguese family, the Silva, who still owned the place.
Hoje até tem cameraman e tudo.
Nunca aparece, né? fresquinhas.
And no, don't worry, Bruno didn't paddle all the way home with the hatch lid. As soon as we left the estuary branch, we picked up a nice breeze and sailed at a nice 4 knots all the way home. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe and I see you next week.